Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Such a great day, such a great day to be alive, uh, to just be able to breathe, to be able to inhale and exhale. And before I get started and tell you about this journey, about uh, really getting a 700 plus credit score is exactly what it says in the title. Um, as a few people join in, you know, hey, hey, good to see you, Akia. Good to see you. I'm here live on Facebook and Instagram. So that's kind of, I'm going to do both sides. But I definitely want to put y'all on game and just share some of my journey with you so you can understand what it really takes to go to the next level as far as your credit and your finances. But let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So I started building my credit intentionally. All right. I started building my credit at the age of 14, 15, honestly. And before I started swiping any cards, before I had any lines of credit, before I had, thousands of dollars in credit, personal and business, before I had any of those things, right, I began to study. I began to study, and I was in ROTC in, I believe, the 11th grade. I was always interested in money and how did people get the money that they had? How did people make a lot of money? I was always interested, right? And because of that, I was in a constant pursuit. I told you I was very intentional about what I did. So I was always in a constant pursuit of how are they doing what they're doing? How are they making money? And as I began to research and Google and YouTube and read these different books, I was in ROTC, and leading up into the 11th grade, all the way in middle school, I was hearing things like, have your money work for you. Yeah, you can make a lot of money, but you need to have your money work for you. And I didn't understand that. Like, how does your money work for you? There's a very common phrase when you start to look into how to make money. And one of my biggest challenges was I couldn't figure it out. But I started hearing that you need to have good credit. So as I started hearing that you need to have good credit, I was like, man, what's the big deal about getting credit? Okay, you can get a car, you can get a house, you can get an apartment. That's good, but how does that benefit you? And I still couldn't figure it out. So I'm getting all this information, and in the 11th grade in ROTC, we had a financial person that just came in. I don't remember their name. I don't remember if they were male or female. I don't remember any of that. But I remember this one specific book. I don't know what it's called, but I have to find it to this day. And in that book, it talked about paying yourself first. And I didn't really understand that concept either about saving for myself, right? But this is all of this has to do with my journey to a 700 plus credit score. And I'm gonna show y'all something in a minute. So hang tight, hang tight. Hey, what's going on, Nicole? And I'm on this journey. I'm searching out for information, and I figure out, okay, I need to go get some type of secured credit. And secured credit just means that you put up collateral, you put up money, and you say, here's the money that I have. I'm going to bring it to the bank, whether it's 100, 200, 300, 400, $500. Is usually in like a 200, 300, $500 limit for a secured credit card, and start to use that. That wasn't my route because I didn't have a job. Nobody was hiring me because of the situation that I was in. And the situation that I was in was I grew up in a two-parent household. Both of my parents, middle class, working great jobs. My dad retired when I was in fifth grade. He was able to retire early and come and be home with my sister, me and my sister. So when he retired early, because he worked in Alabama, we were growing up in Florida. Because he retired early, I wasn't able to be eligible for a lot of the job fair programs of like low income families and stuff like that. I wasn't eligible for those things. So what really messed me up was I couldn't get a job anywhere. Nobody was hiring. I tried to go work at McDonald's. They never called your boy back. They never called me back ever. So I'm tight. Like, man, nobody wanted to hire me. I'm trying to build credit. I know I need money, and I couldn't get the money. I wasn't getting allowance. So even with washing the dishes, taking out the trash, So it was cool. So in the 11th grade, by this time I'm looking for a car, right? I'm looking for a car, but I can't get a loan. I had the cash. I don't even remember how I got the cash. No. This is my senior year. My bad, y'all. My senior year. I'm 17. I'm 17, no credit. I never had credit before. I didn't have any bills in my name or anything like that. Nobody treated me like that. If you on here right now, share this with 3 people. Share this with 3 people. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. So listen, right? My senior year, I started looking for cars. I had my license. I had my permit when I was 15. I got my license when I was 16. I was driving my mom's car back and forth to work. We had like 3 cars at the time. So I had a car that was readily available to me. But that wasn't good enough. Like I wanted my own. I wanted to have my own stuff. I wanted to take ownership. I wanted to earn my stripes and be an adult. Like I was ready. You know, I had it all figured out when it came down to finances. I had studied. I had learned. So we shopping around for cars with my dad. I'm going back and forth. I'm trying to figure out, all right, man, I need to get credit. So I graduated, and I had like $2,000 in graduation money total. I had got like a scholarship. It wasn't really like a scholarship, but I applied for this program because I went into the military after high school. They gave me like $500. So with that $500 and the $1,500 and all the stuff that I had saved up, you know, I had like $2,000 cash. But what I did was I told y'all about the secured credit card. What they basically did was like a secured loan for me, right? I went and instead of buying the car outright, I went and I took $1,500 and I said, hey, I have $1,500. I went to my local bank and I took $1,500 and I told the bank, hey, I have $1,500, but I want to buy a car for $2,000. Now it's 2022 and you probably won't find a car for that much, but they had just repoed this car like the night before from New Orleans. They drove it down 3 hours later, had the car inspected, everything checked out, it was good to go. But for me, I knew that I need to go to the bank. The bank wouldn't give it to me. They told me no, even though it was a great deal. They told me no straight up. So my dad had to co-sign. But I'm like, look, I'm trying to build my credit. Nobody was helping me. My dad wasn't trying to tell me, hey, son, you need to build your credit up. My mom wasn't telling me about credit. Nobody was telling me about credit. But I understood that in order for me to get a house, in order for me to get a car, in order for me to drive the way that I want and not pay ridiculous amount of interest or have high interest rates, I knew that I had to go and say, you know what? I got to start building my credit. So I get this loan, and the loan is like $2,000. It's like $2,000, and I'm paying on it. The payment is like $2 something a month. I don't even remember what the payment was. But by this time, I'm able to get a job, and I'm paying on it every month. And I'm driving. No AC, 2 summers straight. No AC, 2 summers straight. I had a car full of people. It was a Chevy Impala, 2003. It was blue. I had instead of the center console, it was one of those flat benches that go straight across. I had somebody in the middle, somebody in the passenger seat in the front, and 3 people, maybe 5 people I was squeezing in the back because I was the only one in my circle that had a car. But because my friends were committed to me, because they knew and understood like the assignment, they was down for the ride. 2 summers straight, no AC, but I'm building my credit. At this time, nobody really knows what I'm doing, but I was able to get a loan this way. And this was the initial phase to me starting to build my credit upwards of 700, right? So I'm about to show y'all something. I'm about to try this. I don't know how it's going to work. But I want to show y'all. I heard somebody say the receipts with the deeds. If you watching this right now, type this in the comments. Receipts with the deeds. I'm going to try to show y'all this picture. Oh, there it is. Easy. That's fire. That's fire. Can y'all see that? I'm gonna try to share it on Facebook real quick. I don't know how to do it. How I share my screen. 1 second, guys. 1 second. So y'all just take a look over that, right? Look at the date, look at the time. Receipts with the deeds. That's right. That's right. That's right. Receipts with the deets. Yo, I'm trying to share this on Facebook. Yo, if you on Facebook, I'm trying to get it to you real quick. I don't know how to share my screen. But they can see it on Instagram, I promise you. Graphics. They won't let me use graphics. My dashboard. They won't let me share my screen. All right, cool, not a problem. Well, they can see it on Instagram, right? Yo, November 7th, 2016. I graduated in 2014. I graduated in 2014. By 2016 on November 7th, right, I had a 719 credit score with TransUnion, 713 with Equifax. I had a 719. This is just by me paying every month consistently, early, and on time every single month for at least 6 months straight. At least 6 months. They call this season. Somebody type season in the comments. Type season. You need seasoned accounts. That's what they call it for your credit report. So you want to build credit, you want to get your credit right, you need to open up lines of credit, whether it be an auto loan, you go and get you a vehicle, whether you get a credit card, a secure credit card, you just got a house, you're at an apartment. At a minimum of 6 months or more, you need to be able to pay consistently, early, and on time. I'll say that again. You need to be able to pay consistently, early, and on time, period. I'm 17 years old. I don't know nothing about this, but I know that I need to pay and I need to build some type of credit. All I had was Credit Karma. It was free. I didn't have no extra funds out of the check that I was making to pay. I didn't have to pay my insurance, praise God, because I had good parents. But understand this. I paid that loan, and I paid that loan off. $2,000 was a lot in my day at 17 years old, right? So I get into the military. I'm not even 18. No, I got into the military a year later. I joined the military in 2015. All right. I joined the military in 2015. Whatever car you have, whatever credit card you have, bring utilization down. All those different things. But let's stay on task here today. I can break down so much stuff about credit to y'all, man. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Yep. That's good. I see that y'all tracking. But, yo, on Instagram, matter of fact, I don't care. Y'all look at this. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? 719, 713, November 7, 2016. That's a screenshot of one of the things that I was doing. I had the timestamp on it so y'all can see. The timestamp said, I don't even know how to close this out. On the timestamp, y'all, it say like something crazy. It was like 11:25 p.m. that I was looking at my credit. Some of us don't even know where our credit stands. We don't, like, you think it's kind of good, it might be bad. You hear credit in our community and this community, you know what I'm saying? We talk about credit and it's just like a no-no. Like, don't go get your credit card. Them people gonna try to get you. You're gonna owe for the rest of your life. You always gonna be in debt. These are some myths. These are lies that, because in 2018, 2019, I became debt free. My wife and I, we paid off $68,000 worth of debt in 22 months. In 22 months. That's what we were able to do. I started out long before I got married. I started out building my credit, so I already had strategies. I already had credit worthiness. Credit is just your ability to repay money that's owed to you. And some of us, we can't start building financial credit because we're not able to build character credit. And character credit is simply called your reputation. That's what they call character credit. Your character credit is just your reputation, your reputability. Like, out in these streets, what is your name associated with? What do people associate when your name is mentioned? What do they think of? and we have to do better. So when it come down to, it's possible. It's possible. I just showed you right here. I wish I could show it on Facebook, y'all. I wish I could really show it. I'm still looking for it. They don't want to help me. Yeah, they're not giving me the juice like that. But it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, I got that car loan. Uh, it was very easy. Very easy. I wouldn't say easy, but it was simple. It was simple. I got into the military. I was still paying, still paying, still paying. As soon as I paid that off, I went and got another vehicle. I got a Dodge Ram, 2000 and what year was that? That was 2016. So that truck had to be like 2011 at the time, 2010. Dodge Ram, big old blue truck, Hemi engine. The day, like it wasn't even like a week later. I went back and got another loan for $18,000. My first loan ever. First loan ever. I had $2,000. I'll find a screenshot of that on my credit report, and I'll pull that up later today. I went from a $2,000 loan to an $18,000 loan. It was like 18 something and some change. For my Dodge Ram, it had like 80,000 miles on it when I got it, something like that. By this time, I'm in the military. When I was in the military, they gave us an option to get a credit card. I'm like, oh, I have stable income. I'm with the military. I'm gonna open up a cash rewards card. Anybody with a Navy Federal, you got Navy Federal bank account. Anybody with a Navy Federal bank account, you can go and get this card. It's the green card. It's cash rewards. It's like, I think at the time it was like Visa Signature or something like that. It was a green card. They gave me $2,000 out of the gate because I had went and taken care of this car loan. I was paying on it, so I had a little higher limit. $2,000 was still a lot, and I can go and use this money and pay it back. I can go and get my gas, my groceries. I can buy video games. I was still playing video games at the time. I was still kind of young, right? I don't play video games anymore, but I could do whatever I wanted and pay the money back before the end of the cycle, before the next 30 days, 32 days, whatever your billing cycle is. I would pay that money back. What? Consistently, early, and on time. I never missed a payment. I'll show y'all my credit report. I never missed a payment. To this day, I've had credit since 2014. Since the year 2014, I've never missed a payment. Never. I have never missed a payment. Some of us trying to get apartments, you trying to get mortgages, you trying to get your next house, you trying to get your next vehicle, whatever you trying to get, it all starts with your ability to pay on time. And they're going to see that through your credit report. Okay, you lost a job. Okay, you couldn't find a job. You couldn't hold a job. All of that matters in your credit report. All of that matters. Every time you move, that matters. All of this stuff matters. But from the beginning, at a very basic fundamental level, we need to be able to pay consistently, early, and on time. Consistently, early, and on time. Period. There's no excuses. There is none. And I'm not telling you from, life don't happen. That's not what I'm saying. Life happened to me. It happens to all of us. Life is going to happen. But our response has to be, you know what, my credit. It's too much going on. It's too much going on for me to put all this stuff at risk. I can't afford to miss out on this opportunity. I can't afford it. So what I have to understand is, whatever bills you have, you need to be paying them. Light bill, phone bill, water bill, gas, whatever it is, it needs to be paid. It needs to be paid. Why? Because it's all about your credit. And I truly believe that Credit is just a simple measuring tool. It's a measuring system that somebody created in order to really kind of display your character. Some of us are just ignorant, you know, and not ignorant in a negative sense, but ignorant just meaning not knowing. We don't know anything about credit. We don't know how to build credit. We don't know how to use credit or establish it for us and then leverage it. We don't know how to take it and use it for our advantage. That's all leverage is. To look at something, an opportunity, a person, place, or thing, and say, how can this be advantageous to me? Credit is not a bad thing. It's a great thing. But when we learn how to use it, it can be very advantageous. I'm telling y'all, they gave me $2,000 with a cosigner. You might not have a cosigner. You might not know anybody that has great credit around you. That's okay. What you need to do is save up $200 to $300, maybe even $500, and go to any bank and ask them about what does it take, what is the requirements for you to get a secured credit card. And that's where you can start. That's a starting place for you. Because you don't have to have good or bad credit. At the end of the day, you're putting up collateral, you're putting up funds that's going to back you up. So in the event that you're not able to pay, they're just going to pull from that $500, whatever you're basically like a down payment. They're going to hold that money, and you're borrowing against your own money. But they're going to report that to your credit report and say, yo, you're doing a good job. Let's pat you on the back. Let's actually increase your limit. And then you can go back and go get your funds, and now you have established credit. But it's going to take about 6 months. It's going to take about a solid 6 months. And then you can go to the next level. Yeah, so we're talking about how to establish your credit. And great question, Katie. Great question. We're talking about how to establish credit, how to build credit. So if you don't have credit, I mean, I had a 700 credit score before the age of 21. In 2016, I couldn't share the picture, but I was looking for how to do it. They wouldn't give it to me. Yeah, I don't see it. They won't let me share my screen. I had it set up for y'all and everything. I'll try one more time to show everybody. I'll try this one more time. If they don't let me manage on second device. Yeah, Facebook, they're not showing me the love right now. So it's fine. I think I got to start it from the beginning and do it. But yeah, I had over a 700 credit score. I had over a 700 credit score simply just from paying the auto loan back. I got a car. My dad personally guaranteed it, meaning that in the event that me, his son, could not pay, he guaranteed himself that he would pay for my auto loan. This is how I started building credit. Somebody said, Katie said that I have had credit cards, been told to put 30% monthly and then pay off every month. No, 30% is too high. It's too high. The bank will tell you 30%, but I'm telling you as somebody who has received over $100,000 in business credit, that's way too high. You need 10%. You need 10%. And if you below 700 and you over the age of 21, you tripping. You tripping. But I can say that now because I'm here to help you. You don't have to stay where you are, right? I see my guy Chris on here. We working together right now. Right now to this day. Yo, you need credit. Everybody on here, everybody on this live, you need credit. Share this with 3 people right now if you're watching. Share this with 3 people right now and comment done. Share this with 3 people right now that you know can improve their credit. You know they need credit. Share this with 3 people right now. I'm going to help y'all all July. All of July. All of July. 31, is it 31 days? Look, you got to do like this. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. It's 31 days. 31 days in the month of July. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm committing to you. I need you to commit to yourself for 31 days. 3 times a day. This is time number 1. I'm finna get up off here because I've been on like an hour already. Been on like an hour already. So we're going to go to the next level. Appreciate that. Yep. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yep. So we got to take our credit to the next level, right? We got to take our credit to the next level. So what we have to do is establish credit lines. Credit lines are the accounts that report to your credit report. When you go and whatever your power bill is, whatever your water bill is, whatever your, let's just, everybody got cell phones, right? Whoever your cell phone company is, in the event that you do not pay them, and after 30 days, they're going to send it to something called collections. And collections is what says, oh, you didn't pay? We're going to report that. We're going to go and tell on you and say this person is less likely to pay you on time. So when you go to the bank, when you go to an auto loan, when you go and you try to apply for an apartment, whatever you're trying to do, they're going to see that you didn't pay T-Mobile, you didn't pay Verizon, whether you lost your job, coronavirus, whatever happened, this is happening nonstop. Now, whether you know what your credit score is or not, at the end of the day, they're going to see very clearly, and they're going to know right away, oh, you don't have no idea what you're doing, neither can we trust you. That's all your credit is. It's your reputation. It's your reputation. So we got to understand, listen, go and get the secured credit card. I'm telling you how to build very early, very quickly. And this is if you have a blank slate. Most people start out like at like a 500, 540 or something like that. That's with no credit. You never use credit or anything like that. You're going to start around about a 540. Very easy to get to 600 very quickly by getting a secured credit card. But what I did was I had a secured loan. I already had the money to go and pay back the loan. But I was able to get the loan through a personal guarantor. My dad, he signed off on it for $2,000. As soon as I paid off that car, I went and got a truck. Dodge Ram, Hemi, shiny blue. That thing was so beautiful. I loved that truck. Loved it. 18,000. It was like 18.6. I'll get that up later for y'all today. I'm gonna figure out how to share it on Facebook so they don't miss out on this anymore. Why? Because it's just vital. I mean, I know so many people that's struggling with their credit right now, and I just want to help some more people on a broader scale because it's getting kind of hard to do one-on-ones. It's very hard. But I'll be back on here like lunchtime. If y'all got any questions, let me know. Shoot me a DM. Whatever's going on. You got any questions about credit, any questions about establishing credit, building credit, repairing credit, anything like that, just let me know. I'll be on here 2 more times today. We're going to talk some more about it. But that's just how I got started. Before the age of 21, I had, 719. I shared with Instagram again. This look, y'all look at it. Y'all look at this because I got a couple people that's just joining on Instagram. Look at the timestamp and the date on there. Look at it. The other screenshot, I don't know if I can really show y'all like that for real. But the timestamp, I didn't have service because November 7, 2016, I was stationed in Guam. I was active duty military. Right? It say 3:25 p.m. So it's the next day in Guam. Like they're across the international date line. So they are 1 day ahead. So it's July 1st in America. In Guam, it's July 2nd. It's already Saturday, probably morning. The timestamp for this, though, is November 7th, right? That's when this credit report was updated. I had 719 with TransUnion, 713 with Equifax. When I took the screenshot, it was like November 18th at 11:25 p.m. Y'all got to hear what I'm saying. It was 11:25 p.m. when I took the screenshot. I was so, I was on top of it. This is something you got to stay on top of. It's not something you could be lackadaisical about, but I was tracking my credit report consistently. Like I was watching it go up every month, every 30 days, every 32 days. I'm looking at when these credit bureaus are reporting, oh, you made a payment? Yeah, we like that. Keep on going. Keep on going. Now, your credit score is always going to fluctuate. The moment you pay off a loan, it'll go down a little bit because you don't have that loan anymore reporting to your credit. So you always need 3 to 5 accounts, 3 to 5 positive reporting accounts on your credit. Always. Always. Especially if you're going to use it. If you're going to use it in business or anything like that. But I'm showing y'all this for educational, inspirational purposes. Like, I'm just using it to inspire you. It's not about me. I'm just here to help you. So just want to help somebody build their credit. Yeah. Yep. That's great, Chris. That's great. I like what Chris said. Chris said that it's bigger than just credit. You need credit to use other people's money to fund businesses and scale. That's absolutely correct. That's absolutely correct. If you want to go borrow somebody else's money, i.e. the bank, you want to go and do it, you're going to need good credit. And credit is just a financial perspective of your reputation. That's all it is. But some of us just don't know, and that's okay. But it's time to learn about it. Like, we have not even 6 months left. We have 5 months left. 5 months. That's all we got left in 2022. That's all we have left. But you can take these next 5 months and change your life. What's that, 150 days? 150 something? So yeah, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. Listen, share this with 3 people that need to improve their credit. I know that you can have a 700 plus credit score because I did it. And I'm just, I was just hungry for it. I didn't even know the benefits. I was just trying to get a high credit score because it was something to be had. So if it's something to be had in this life, like, I want to get it. I want to obtain it. I want to, like, it's my desire to go and get it. If it's something, that's the best. If it's something that's premium, I want the premium. I don't want the mid grade. I don't want regular. I don't want what everybody has access to. I don't want it. Like, I need something that's exclusive. And it was something that attracted me to like 800 plus credit score. I'm just shy of like 800 now. I'm like 780, 790 or something like that. But it just made me mad because I know I can be at 800. I know it. But I'm waiting after this month because I just brought my utilization down. I want one of those bureaus to tell me I'm at 800. The highest credit score you can have is 850. The lowest you can have is like 420. Oh no, that's 300 right there on the scale. Praise God. Yeah. So, again, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. We'll tune back in this afternoon so when you get on your lunch break, we'll have another conversation. Shoot me a DM, shoot me a text if you have my number. See some of y'all with my number on here. And yeah, let's keep the discussion going. But 31 days, we coming hot, we coming heavy. Really want to help some people. I get my screenshots together. I'm gonna figure this thing out with Facebook because they just really tried me. They really tried me in real time. But that's okay. We gonna work out the kinks together. Cause I did it, which means so can you. I'm just a regular guy. We all people. We all humans. It's not impossible. So yeah, y'all have a great day. If you're not able to get on later, I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody on here. Let me look for the end button on here. And it only been 30 minutes. Praise God. It's still good timing. All right.